E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Sorry, die-hard Eagles fan. We have been on YouTube for how long?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. March 5th will be our second anniversary. And you know I want to go live on March 5th.
Yeah, probably.
You think you can handle it?
Oh, I guess so.
We'll do our best. We'll have some prizes. It'll be cool. We'll have prizes even if we don't go live, but we're going to try to go live. So in this video, what I want to talk about is some of how this channel came about.
It actually started, we went to the National Seashore down at Assateague, and we tent camped in the dunes down there. And
In July,
and Sharon was very much aware of just how much preparation doing that trip entailed. Getting everything ready for it, all the gear, making sure that we had absolutely everything that we were going to need.
Yeah, and I almost died hauling it all on the site when in the heat.
We almost died during that thunderstorm.
So Rick is right. After that trip, we decided he would turn his work utility trailer into a camper. So our first trip was our fall camping trip, and then we went on this winter camping trip.
Obviously, because it was winter, there was no water at the campsite. But they did have a lodge, like a campers recreation center there with restrooms and showers that you could use.
Yeah, it was a campground that was open for dry camping.
Right. The campground was it was 12 degrees overnight. And I think it went up, the high was only about 28 during the day, and it was windy.
Yeah.
And we sat outside one night at our fire ring and tried to enjoy it, but you were like, you had to sit so close to it, your face was burning and your back was freezing, you know. Had a rotisserie, we might have survived it.
Next day, I believe we went hiking to a frozen waterfall, and that was awesome. And then we see these guys down at the waterfall.
They ice climb.
So that was in January. Freezing cold.
Yeah, so 2 months later, we go down and camped very comfortably in the Everglades and then on down into the Keys.
That was beautiful. Both places I love. No, we were in there in March, so it wasn't their hot season or rainy season.
Right.
So
and it wasn't buggy.
No, it wasn't buggy. Very comfortable with the temperature. So we went there. It was beautiful. And then in the Keys, we stayed at
Big Pine Key Fisherman's Lodge campground.
I think they sold it, so it's renamed now.
It could be.
And it's probably a little more money now because it's a resort.
But one of the interesting things about it is they're down in the Keys. Big Pine Key is one of the islands that has the key deer.
Yeah.
And there's a preserve which is adjacent to the campground, and the deer have learned to come over and beg for food, so they're far from wild.
No, they're so used to people. It was amazing. Our YouTube channel started in Florida. Am I right?
Yeah.
So the first tour was Graham and Sandy, and they were in the Everglades. We leave the Everglades after a couple days, and we go to Big Pine Cay. And I love Big Pine Cay. It was beautiful there. So probably one of my favorite destinations ever. I felt like I had landed in paradise. Because we were on the main street and right next to the bathhouse, there was a lot of traffic walking by. So this guy came walking by with his little blue bathing suit and towel on his shoulder, and he's going with his book, and he's going to the pool, and he stops. Well, we got talking about cargo campers. That was Chris. So we wound up interviewing Chris the next day, and Scott and Karen were across from us. They had a cargo camper that was more like a
toy hauler set up.
Yeah, because he brought his motorcycle in.
Yeah, he kept it so that they could switch over from camping to regular use to being a toy hauler.
Yeah.
When they went camping.
So there was a motorcycle trailer across from us. So we interviewed him. That was John. And then there was a custom teardrop. He had built it himself. I don't know. He did a really nice job. I mean, you'll see it back here, but it was a beautiful camper. That was Jim and Christy. So ironically, this channel was never really planned. We just wanted to put up a couple videos during COVID of the construction so people could see what we were doing with his trailer. And it evolved. It evolved into this channel, and we've been trying to catch up ever since, learning as we go. So right now we've got almost 2,000 subscribers. We've been on for 2 years. We're on our way to 500,000 viewers, which kind of blows my mind. Okay, we made $600 in 2 years.
Wow, spent about $3,000 on stuff.
No, you
to
did.
Make the YouTube
you
video.
did on your drone.
Well, you got the laptop.
Oh yeah, well I needed that. Put up a video every week, sometimes more than once a week, consistently for almost 2 years. Just recently, I kind of backed off, and I think it was over the holidays. And then I've been sick. So anyway, we're growing, we're having a lot of fun, we're growing, but there's some changes happening. We're not camping, so we kind of like, because it's winter and I don't really want to camp in 20 degrees again.
And we're getting older.
We are getting older. We do have a couple trips planned in April and May. I mean, there's a lot going on this year. We've got my grandson graduates with his master's in May, and then my granddaughter graduates from high school in June, and then she's off to college in September. So there's just a lot going on. We are hoping to go out west maybe this year in the fall. We've been doing a lot of shorts, and shorts are helping to grow the channel and get us discovered. We plan on continuing to do long form content when we can. I don't know that it's going to be every week. Maybe I can do a short every week or a couple shorts every week, but the long form content, I don't want to force it when we don't have it. We're going to continue to camp. That's a given. Okay, and we always film when we go camping. So we still plan on bringing you a lot of content. I don't know how many tours. When we get a tour, we'll bring it up. Hopefully you're not here just for the tours. I'm hoping that you like watching us. I know we do have some super fans. Thank you so much for watching us. And you guys like us no matter what we put up and what we talk about. I'm kind of breaking all of the rules on YouTube where, they tell you if you're going to have a channel, you need to have a niche. Well, we have a niche. It's really cargo camping, but I'm not following just that. I'm putting up stuff about gardening. I'm putting up shorts about you licking a steak in the grocery store. I mean, what does this have to do? But they're funny. People like them, and they're helping to grow the channel. So I want to kind of like just let this, throw everything at the channel and let it go and see where it goes. Let's see what it evolves into.
Camping is what we're about, not necessarily the destination. And it's like somebody once said, paradise is a journey and not a destination. And that's what we're kind of doing is following paradise. One by one, run across the world. I pray for mercy and a few more days. Still got dreams inside of your head. Some days the struggle just to get out of bed.
Please be sure to subscribe if you like our videos. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care.
Bye.